Being a student is tough enough without having to suffer with your mental health. So in this video, I'm going to go through the best treatments for depression and anxiety and how you can access them in a way you may not have known before. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sermed and I'm a doctor working in London. I make videos about health. If that's something you're into, hit subscribe so you can stay informed. There is actually a mental health crisis on our campuses. One of the most recent studies, which was very big, showed that 1 in 5 students actually suffer from mental health problems throughout their time in higher education. For the vast majority of people, these will come in the form as anxiety or depression. Now, we all know that person who says that, oh, you just need to suck it up, you just have to, try and battle through, stay positive. But just as you need treatments for a heart condition or a lung condition, mental health disease needs treatments as well. And you cannot blame the individual for having difficulty with their mood or with anxiety. There's horrible stigma around mental health and so much misinformation out there. So I want to dispel some of that with this video. Now, depression or anxiety, especially on campus, can lead to devastating effects, and actually it has, because 1 student every 4 days on campus commits suicide in the UK. Just take that in for a moment. That's actually a 56% increase from 10 years ago. So the problem is actually getting worse. So we really need to do something about this to nip it in the bud. So what are the treatments? The treatments can be with either medication or with something called cognitive behavioral therapy, psychotherapy techniques delivered by a trained provider. So with medication, the effects usually take about 3 months to see. They usually wear off once the medication is stopped, but they can be especially effective. And there's actually a subset of depression where it's likely that the medication is more effective than counseling. So it may be the correct option for you, or it can be used in conjunction with therapy for the best results. So therapy basically changes the way that you think about certain symptoms that come into your mind. It allows you to let thoughts go, and it allows you to process past trauma that keeps popping its head up every now and then. So to access medication, you go see your general practitioner, they give you a prescription, and you're good to go. Psychotherapy, it's not so easy. You can go through the GP route, but there is a pastoral support team within your university that gives you access to counseling. Now, at least with the medication route, your university isn't involved, it's fully confidential, so lots of people choose to go down that route because they have this fear of being stigmatized by the university and maybe potentially getting kicked off the course later on or things like that. So going to see the pastoral team, having an assessment, being put on a plan, being put on regular reviews, and then getting a referral to psychotherapy, which happens usually weeks down the line, is not the most effective process really to help people who are suffering there and then. So what else can you do to access psychotherapy? Well, there is a really good service that's coming up called Minerva. It's actually live now, and for students in the University of Glasgow, that is powered by the Minerva platform, where basically you can access UK trained multilingual psychotherapists at any time of the day through mobile consultation, laptop consultation, and it's fully paid for by the universities. So if you're a student at University of Glasgow, you made the right choice because they are doing what they can to support students. If you're a student anywhere else, you can still access the service. It will cost per consultation initially, but really what I would recommend doing is getting it paid for by the university, because it should be paid for already with your tuition fees. And that way you'll have a confidential service that is independent from your university, that's fully paid for by your tuition fees already. All you have to do to arrange that is get your university pastoral team to contact the Minerva team, which I will put the number on the screen here, so they can either call them or they can send them an email so that they can sign up your university. And then not only will you be able to access free psychotherapy, which is convenient, ready for the 21st century, but also other students on campus and in the future will be able to as well. And so that way, at least you will be doing your part in helping to prevent the mental health crisis that is currently sweeping across our campuses. So I hope you found that video useful. If you have, leave a comment and share it with other people on campuses, because the more people that actually ask for this subscription, the more likely that it will spread. You know, when you have a good service like this, you know, we really need to get behind it and support it as much as we can. You know, I'm not even paid to make this video. I'm just doing it because I really stand behind the organizers, one of which, the co-founder, is my brother-in-law, who, you know, is a GP himself. He's seen the problems out there and how difficult it is to access counseling. And so that's why he created this platform for you guys. So hopefully you can access it, get other people behind it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.